Hi everybody, welcome back. Hope you're all keeping well. Following on from last week's video, the update on the layout here, we're going to go over to the elevated section here. I'm going to take it apart, strengthen it, rebuild it. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So here we are. This is the section I'm going to rip out and replace. So I've already taken the screws out and cut the wire, so I can just take these away now. Basically, they're going to be scrapped. Now, for the supports, I've got these 3x1 that I use for supports. Now, obviously the ones on the edges, I don't know if you can see there, but they move. I should have made them a bit more secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some 2x2. I'm going to screw that into the baseboard and then screw it into the support, and hopefully that will make it a lot more rigid. And it'll also help it keep square as well. So I'm going to go around, do that on all these supports, and then I'll cut out new curves and put them in place. So I'll put these in first. I'll do one just to see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll have to think of something else. But as I said, when I was building this, what I should have done is built the open frame method, which would be much more secure, much more sturdy, because this is a modular layout which is going to be moved around, so I need to make it as strong as possible. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't rush, take your time. So there's the test one done. So it's secured at the bottom with two screws coming up through the bottom, and then I've got a screw going in sideways into the upright, and that's nice and secure now. That's not going anywhere, and it's helped keeping it square as well. So I'm just going to repeat that process now with some more blocks on the rest of the pillars here, and then we'll look at putting the deck back on. So there we go, extra supports are in now. This is all nice and rigid now, these supports with the extra blocks in. Should have done this in the first place, but hey, lesson learned. Now I need to cut the 9mm ply to make the curves and the bed for the track. So to do that, I got my friend Seamus, who's got a laser cutter, to cut me out some templates here. So I've got basically a quarter of a circle here. I've measured it for 4th and 3rd radius curves. So it just enables having this template here. I can put it down on my sheet of ply and cut it out. It saves a lot of wastage. You get more out of a sheet of ply than just trying to draw a big circle and cut it out. It's also split in if I want. I can just make a smaller curve, which would be 1/8 of a circle. So while I was doing this work, I was watching Martin at Shedmouth Junction. Do check him out if you're not familiar with him. He's got a shed there. He's putting down a loop of 00 gauge and TT120, and in this update he's talking about maybe doing some 009 as well. So check him out, Martin with his daughter Evie, great channel. Go and check him out. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Right, there's the track bed in place now, 9mm ply. It's all in. It's far more secure than it was before. The gaps are better. I've leveled all these off, so there should be better transitions. I put some tape over where there's joins, where it's obviously not part of the split in the modules. Just purely when I do ballasting, I don't lose a load of ballast down through the cracks and making a mess. And the same over here. I'm going to try and improve the track in this area here, because I have a bit of a dog leg going on here. So I've given myself a bit more space here now, just to smooth out the curves a bit so they're not as tight. So the next thing now is to put the track back in and connect up the droppers again. I'm not going to film that because I've done plenty of videos on laying track and that, so hopefully the next clip you'll see is some trains running around here. So here we have trains running now. The track's all down, as you can see. Now I haven't put the droppers in yet or permanently fixed the track in place or even done the cuts across the baseboard joints, because I want to spend a week or two running trains over it, make sure there's no issues before I permanently pin down the track, solder in the droppers, and then I can do the cuts then between the modules. So as we can see now, it's all nice and secure. Much better job than the first one. Should have done this in the first place. So there again, the lesson is don't rush, take your time, do the job properly first time. So I'm going to continue running a complete mishmash of trains over here, different carriages, different locos, everything like that, just to make sure it's all right. And then, as I say, I'll do the droppers, fix the track in place, make the cuts between the joins, and then it'll be over to ballasting, and then hopefully the start of the scenics. Let's just see if we can get a couple of close-up shots of trains coming around. Here we have a nice Class 37 EWS in the Donegal sunshine. So there we go, guys, another job done, a little bit closer to completing this model railway, although I think it's still a good 18 months away. Big thank you to my channel members and patrons whose names will be scrolling here. Don't forget to hit the old like button for me and subscribe if you're new here. I'll pop another video here and here with the old subscribe button in the middle. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.